hello. It is I again. I have not fully translated or tried to translate that letter that we found last episode, but I did get a little bit of it. It doesn't fully make sense, and I'll put up my attempt on the screen here. But so far I have like the Ovel da gyrus. OV is toward, EL is I or me, and then da is the first, and then iris I have as like I, because an iris, eye or eyesight, so towards me first, iris, or toward my first eyesight, or to my first eye. Not sure, but that's what I have for the first word. And then the others is ul el dao. Dao is day, and then we know that I is me or my. It's just first person. And then ol, in the previous, when we went to the translations, it said that when paired with a verb, el or le could be I will or I won't. And in parentheses, it says similar to ul and lu. So I'm not sure if ul also means I will, but I will or I and me, day, maybe on this day or something. Maybe ul means on, not sure. But will, me, day, and then nai at the end is night. And then mora at the end of that word, toward the third word, is the allowance game. So I don't actually know like the meaning behind that, but that's the allowance game, mora jai. And then we have the rest. I see the word gift, and then ISS. So the interesting part there. So we have LTU, my house. That has to be my house. ISS, in one of the children's tests, we saw Hiwan house, large or whatever, and then Ovet, ETT. And that was listed as correct for east. So I'm wondering if this is one of the cardinal directions. It's clearly not east. So it's either north, south, or west. Maybe. That's my idea. Then the next one is kind of easy. It's Nev Dao, which is new day. And then we have array, which is future. And then LE, that's the negative of me. So I guess lack of myself. So lack of future or something. I lack of future. That's my like crude translation. And then new day again. And then I, future, and then negative. First me. And then the last word is bid. So not sure. And then the last part of the translation that I have is Olheed, Eldlor, and then we see iris at the end there again. I haven't bothered with the rest where iris is or the rest of the letter itself. I just want to focus on this for now. Get comfortable, I think, with what's here, and then keep writing the other stuff. Also, trying to figure out the handwriting was a bit confusing because the R's look like V's, and the V's look like R's. So it was a bit confusing at first, but that's such as the way with like languages and script. But Olheed and Eldlor I have as heed my word, because heed isn't one of the prefixes or suffixes or verbs, but so it's just borrowing from the English language. Then all, I'm again just assuming that that's similar to I will or I, me, etc. So that family. And then eld is again me. So I'm saying that translates, in my opinion, to heed my word. And then ulad, iris, something about eyesight again. So that's what I have. That's what I have. I didn't get to play again last night because I spent most of my night doing that, which was a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. I really enjoy that stuff. But I'm proud. I am stumped on a few of those things. Like ISS, I have an idea. I do think it's a cardinal direction, but I'm curious about Mora. Like, what could Mora be? It's part of the game for sure, but I don't know what else. And ul, I want to know explicitly what that means, but I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna find more Eurasian-like translations as we just continue to like piece together little things, but we're gonna see. Another thing, if we get the catacombs, we're going to try our best to make our way like as high as we can, and then try to go down, down, down to get the ladyship's chambers. We don't get the tomb, which is fine, because here at the shrine, we unlocked a cursed chest from the Black Bridge, and I don't know what that does. It's probably not going to be good, so I don't know why I would even try to, but I have to, just to know, just to know. So we come in here, and there it is. Holy. Look at these symbols. This is the sign of one of the realms and winding into it. Do we do it? Do we do it? It's locked, though. So we'll need a special key. So before we do any of that, let's give you 4 and get the high roller, maybe? Is it the high roller? Yes. So, okay, that confirms it. Every time you give it 4, you get the high roller. So we're able to pick that. There's a defined, like, set of coins that you give it, an explicit amount of coins that you need to give it in order for you to get a particular blessing. So we've gotten that one. We've gotten the garden one that I think was for giving it 6 or something, or 8. Something tells you it should stay. The trunk is locked. Something tells you that it should stay that way. I mean, we gotta open it. The key does not fit the lock. Wait, what else does it say? Probably for ooh, if we do like Jesper and grab a sledgehammer and then take a sledgehammer to that would be spicy. Then that would mean we would probably die in 13 steps. What was it, 13 or 14 paces? That would be sick. That would be sick. I do want to try it. Where would that key be? Who knows? Who knows? But now that we have the shrine, maybe that is some secret thing that'll unlock it. We'll find a secret key here somewhere, if we're lucky. Bedroom. In the hopes that we, oh my, thanks. In the hopes that we get a walk-in closet raher. We don't. But our hallways give us this, which is quite good. So let's start with the hallway, because I would like a key. Appreciate you. Terrace. Green rooms do not cost that to draft. That's useful. It is useful. It is useful. But we want to try to get a bookshop in order to order and or buy a new clue. Hey, that's exactly what in a freaking freezer. You give me a freezer. Where were you last game, you sucker? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Thanks for the shop. We get a reroll. We only have 1 book to buy, which is a new clue. It's quite expensive. And then we should look into reordering History of Arindia. Maybe we'll get more Rajan translations. But for now, we won't worry about that. We're worried about getting enough money. Yeah, there's the new clue stuff. Enough money to buy the final book. I don't know why. It doesn't actually matter, but I want to open it from here instead of opening it from the hallway. Why? I don't know. Reasons. Yeah. We'll take the opportunity to get stumped. Is what we do. What we do best. The other 2 boxes are empty. The other 2 boxes are false. The white box is true. Let's see. I'm opening white or black. Yep. Okay. At this point, I'm like, okay. Either I get it or I don't. So this one. Oh my god. If we buy a sledgehammer, should we buy the sledgehammer? We shouldn't buy this. We're gonna buy the sledgehammer. I need to know. I need to know. Is it even available? It isn't. Oh, it is. Sweet. So much for getting that book, right? Running shoes will help us. I know. Don't just bear with me. We're gonna make money. We're gonna find a vault. I promise you. Well, we clearly want a reroll. And we'll take a Dan. Alright. That keeps us alive. Also, I keep remembering... Why don't we don't have a key card? I was thinking, like, it doesn't matter whether we get locked out because we can come in through the foundation, but we can't because we need a key card for that. Let's do a Nook. And we don't care about the ladyship's chambers because we don't have a catacombs. Nah, we can't afford these things, man. We cannot afford things like this. Doggo, doggo, doggo. You want some pets? You get some pets. Okay. Okay. This will keep us alive. This will give us money, but this will keep us alive. Maybe. And give us something super special. Maybe a bunch of keys. Uh-huh. This is Florealis. Yes. This is a key? No, the twins. A pair of chests. Lovely. Lovely. Now the question is... Thanks. Is this Draxus? I think it is. I think it is. I'm going to check. We don't want those kinds of dead ends right now. Let's make sure. Do you have two big ones? Like two big eyes. Two big eyes. Two big eyes. Yes, it is Draxus. We don't want that. Look at us figuring out what'll screw us over. I'm so proud of me. Ballroom would be useful right now. It'll give us a chance to get at least 2 keys. I mean, two gems. Is there anything we can infer from here other than the In Eclipse Ball in 1952? I mean, if they both do the same thing, we might as well get a spare bedroom because that'll give us a greater bonus if we come across, I think, the master bedroom. I haven't been able to do it yet, but I'm curious if you're able to reroll twice. Oh, we should have opened up the... Dang it. We should have opened up not the sanctum doors, room 46. That should be one of the first things that we do every time. We should focus on trying to open up the sanctum door. Because if we happen to be able to make that work in our favor, meaning we can get a secret room or we can unlock or gain access to room 46, then we can get a sanctum key and then go back and actually use it on one of those doors and see what the heck that ends up being. Do we want a chance? Rumpus room is pretty rare, to be honest. We'll get some coin. We want coin, but we don't want a dead end. And if we're gonna get a dead end, it might as well be one that'll give us items. We didn't get what I wanted. We know what we wanted. I wanted a shovel. Armory, though, dude, we're getting very useful rooms. We're trying to come up with 50 monies. So let's do a storeroom. It's gonna sound crazy. Let's do a storeroom. Because we have not seen a keycard door yet. Watch us get one very soon. And if we do, then that's fine. That's just the nature of RNG. And I have to live with that fact. But also, we need to try to go back out and open up that trunk with a sledgehammer hit. This is good. All of these are good choices. This gives us more rerolls and a gem. Beauteous. Give me. Aquarium. And that'll also give us another reroll because it counts as a gold room too. Absolutely, baby. This was so cool. You can find that there. And nothing here. Am I sure that there's nothing here? Really? I don't see anything. Also, what room would that be? Oh, hell yes. My brother. Hell yes. My brother. Oh. Dude. Things are coming up, Millhouse. Let's go. Boom. And then we get another chance at a rumpy. Let's do it. What prophecy could you give us? We've been to room 46. What you got for me? You're probably going to tell me something creepy like you always do. Alzara. I always forget their name.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Faintly in the mist, I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths, walking in the footsteps of the past. Wandering and waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
There's one that I think we have to wait for a particular time of day, maybe. Let me see. Locked up. The third is up high among all the clocks. That's a lie because I couldn't find it. The fourth down below, the fifth key. The fifth key is held by the king on his throne. Maybe that's what that was referencing. But also, in a station, that looked like a train station. So the sixth in a station, left by one of your own. And then, okay, the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. No, draft quite late. I think it's the station. We need to wait for a particular time of day, probably, for that to appear. I think that's my assumption. Also, you kind of confirmed it because you showed us the station. I don't know. How do we walk through that courtyard, though? That's a different courtyard than we've seen. We do like both of these. So I thought that the music room, when we draft that, we would get the Sanctum key, but clearly that's not it. Again, let me read it again. The 7th key is major if you draft it quite late. Yeah, I think I've drafted it here. So maybe it only works if you draft it on rank 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe rank 9. I don't know. But we want a trophy room. Thanks. So let's try it. I know I definitely used it or drafted that room pretty late, but maybe it was rank 7 or rank 8 and not rank 9. And this game is masterful in how it gaslights you. Makes you second guess everything. Oh, we're clearly not doing any of these. So let's use our rerolls to get an appropriate exit, please. Billiard for more resources, please. And then we're going to get the garage when we turn that way, and we're going to say no. Thank you. We want money. Here we go. Time to break brains. 13. Where are we? Okay. 14 squared? Wait, no, that's a diamond. What the hell is a diamond? I don't know what a diamond is. It's still 4 sides, so is it still squared? I don't know. But this is a lot. That's 196. Minus 1 is 195. Divided by 20? What? 9.75, and if we're rounding, we're gonna say 10? That's totally wrong. No. Okay. 13. What does this symbol mean? I don't know. Diamond. You can shine bright like one, but do you add it 4 times? That makes no sense to me, but that's 56. No, because then you won't be able to divide it by 20 anyway. What in the hell is a diamond? What? The hell? Okay, wait. I'm writing this down because I'm brute forcing this and clicking all of the numbers. But I want to figure out what the diamond is. New page. We have 14, then a diamond attributed to that 14. And you're supposed to subtract 1. Yes. And then divide a 20. Okay. We will use a little bit of algebra to figure out what the diamond means. So, is it 1? No. Is it 18? No. Is it 4? No. No. Is it 2? It's 2. Okay, wait. The answer's 2. So let's say x equals 2, I guess. 2. So we're saying 14, do something to that, subtract 1, divided by 20 equals 2. How can we get 2? Let's say you multiply. So 60 and then 14 diamond. How can we get 14 diamond to equal 60? You can't. I don't fucking know. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. 14. No. If this isn't even algebra. Like if you, let me see. Hold on. So the only way for that to equal 2 is if instead of 14, you have 41. Because you have a square and you turn it. So you're just turning the numbers. And if you do 41 minus 1, that's 40. And then you divide by 20, that is 2. Now I need to prove that that diamond means you just turn the numbers around. But the answer was 2. The answer was 2 for this. So where are we? 13. So 13 right here. We have 13. But have a diamond. So that would mean it's actually 31. So if it's actually 31, you subtract 20, you get 11 minus 10 equals 1. If the answer is 1, we figured it out, and I am a genius. I'm a goddamn genius. Holy shit. Wait, we don't actually know. Well, maybe we're getting lucky. I don't think we are, though. Pink is multiplication again, so yes. So 9, but this is attributed only to the pink. Wait, you can't flip this, though. But you flip the answer. So 9 times 5 is 45. But it's actually 54 because of this. Let's see, 54. And then is subtraction last? No, division is last. So 54 minus 3. I don't think this is going to work, but it's 51 divided by 3 is 17, so that is a whole number. Equals 17. Yo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Silver key. Let's go. Sometimes this game makes you feel really smart. Sometimes. But then there are times where you just feel like, where you feel like an idiot. Like the biggest idiot in the world. No, we're not doing that. We are doing this. I appreciate free rerolls. Wait a minute. We should be looking out the window because there are some statues out the window to see if we spot that king statue and see if that helps. Which one's it? Oh, this one's this one. Give me you. Could also use some steps, although we're okay. We should start being concerned about steps once we get to 30. So we're fine now. Another garage, huh? No, we're gonna go corridor. Because we're on the edge. They've pushed me to it. Oh. And I'm just trying not to lose my head. It'll allow me. I'll take it. We have so many gems. Thanks to the trophy room. Ah. That remains dug. I find it very interesting what ends up being permanent and what doesn't end up being permanent. We're still trying. Our goal is to reach 50 so we can buy a new Clutus. Remember that. That's our current mission. As much as I want the armory, we're not going to make that happen. This works. This works. We want... Okay, thankfully we haven't been given any keycard rooms. We want money. Give us a vault. What color room is a vault? I'm not quite sure, but this could give us money. This could give us money. Because we haven't yet messed with this. With the pump room, I mean. I have to use my words and complete my sentences. But oh, we're 4 away from getting what we need. I see the coin. But eventually we're gonna flood this so we can drain the reservoir again in order for us to get the Sanctum key and then try the Sanctum, which again, I am almost positive we've tried already and it did not work. But as I said, this game is very good at gaslighting you, so maybe we already tried it. Let's see. Special key, we have that. We don't want a 4-door room there, no. What we want is to continue using our very many keys. I mean, I have so many gems. I might as well give this a shot and still do that. It's fine. We'll try. We'll try. Maybe we'll get a key card. We won't, but we'll try. We don't get a key card. At least we can try to... State inventory? 3 trunks. Right, because there are 2 in the entrance. Where's the other one? Let's do this and again adjust security level to low, but we're going to get a key card door immediately. Watch. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's almost like I've played this game before. You keep giving me that. Do it. Then nothing else. Alright, we have keys for days. So if we happen to be able to draft a locker room, we can open a bunch of those and maybe get vault keys, but then we would want to open up a vault key. I mean, open up a draft vault, that is. Drafting studio keeps us going forward. Love to see it. Give me more of it. One day I'll figure out how I open you. Dormitory. Whenever you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlocked, and the fourth is locked. While drafting the classroom, we draw new floor plans. But we already have... Oh, I get it. You do it without doing the schoolhouse outside. Okay, I get it. I get it. Why you would want to do that. I'm gonna do a vestibule. Do it. Anything else for us here? No. Nothing else for us. We're 3 away from being able to buy a new clue. So many keys. So many keys. This would give us many monies. We are a fan of many monies. Oh, we just got the dining room. That's what we heard. Where's the dining room? Right here. Pretty close. And let's spread some money. Dope. No money there. Where? Why are you? Oh. We would want a 4-door. Where would we want a 4-door room? I guess here. Maybe. Yeah, why not? Rotunda is the best 4-door room. Please and thank you. I wonder if there's a secret here too. Oh, that's so gnarly. Alright. We'll take this. This leads, let's go up. I know we should be looking at things on our current floor, but... Ah, dang. Do we want to do the reservoir thing right now? And we can also rotate floor plans. That's fine. You know what? Let's do it. We don't need the aquarium anymore, actually. Yeah, we don't need the aquarium anymore. That won't be enough water for us to drain the reservoir. Wait. If we drain the reservoir, we can only access... Let's think about this. If we drain the reservoir, we can only access... Well, we can access the side... We can access any side, actually. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But we also have access to each side via either the flame chamber. We don't need the catacombs, and we don't need the fountain. So we can go via the flame chamber, which will take us to, if I'm not mistaken, the fountain side. Or we can go through the foundation from upstairs, which will take us to the sanctum side. Cool. Cool. So what's connected to the pump 6? Pump 4 or 6 is pump 4, which is tank 1. Oh, hi. Oh, hell yeah. It's going to be one of the 6 rooms. It's almost always in the 6th room. Nah, look at this. This game is proving me wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the corner. That's pretty close, actually. That works. Is there a world where we can have both the pool and the reservoir? So the pool has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fill that up with 3. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, but eventually, I'm assuming the sanctum stuff is a one-time thing. So once we do that, we won't need to, oh, look at that, a keycard door. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. You can't do that anymore. So once we figure out the sanctum key crap, we don't ever have to figure it out again, I think. We can't go there. Lovely, because we don't have a key card. So let's make our way. I mean, let's go into the office real quick and get money. I wonder if you get a treasure map for a particular room, if you won't get coins or gems, you'll get something special. The office would be one of those. I think the ladyship's chambers would be another one. that I would assume you would get something special from, but nope, this is, oh my god, it's all gems. Okay, well. Wait. Day 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No way. Hold on. 3, 4, 4, 2. Just counting the apples. 3, 4, 4, 2. It's like, why wouldn't it track that we're in December right now? Do we have the magnifying glass? We don't. Shit. 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 Okay, that's an idea. That's an idea I have. Go by this, and then go by the apple tree. So we want a magnifying glass. If we can get that, then that's a thing that I'm going to try. Because that would be pretty clever. And inconspicuous enough for you to like not think about it for a while. And for it to not register as an actual thing. Okay. Okay, where's the commissary? All the way down there. Woof. Hook a brother up. I knew it. I knew that would happen. I knew it would happen. Okay. Okay. This is huge. Locker room will give us vault stuff. The laboratory will give us an experiment, which could potentially give us a letter. Which would then, yeah, then Simon would send us a letter. Maybe Simon will give us the admin key. That would be sick. Hey, experiment. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, each time you find some trash while digging, for each bedroom you draft after your second, gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 gold. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. No. Each time you find some trash while digging, give me something. All right. He gave us another exit. I'm okay with that. Locked doors are the name of the game now. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. But this will give us another reroll. Even though we're not going to buy anything. This will give us a reroll. Ooh, I do want that though. We're going to be... there's money everywhere. So, I'm going to do it. And the commissary is far away. We're going to get that money back. 1,000%. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Yo, can you stop with the keys though? That'd be nice. Well, these all suck. See, I'm drafting it late here. And you're going to see that even though I'm draft late, it's not going to do the let me. It's not going to give me a sanctum key. So this will for sure answer the... So I think the key that we're going to get is a secret garden key, which we could use in this corner. Because I don't think we're stuck to using it on the east. And if we do that, then that's fine. That still gives us access to the sanctum. And if we get lucky up here. So we're going to go for that. But it also answers the question that on rank 8, that's not late enough for a sanctum key. So I do think we need a music room on rank 9. Let's find out. This is rank 8 right now. These are important questions that we want answers to. Yo, no, we can do it on rank 8. All right. We want to make it down. We want to make it down to the basement. Hell yeah. Okay, that's huge. That is huge. That's big money. There's a locker room again. It also spreads keys throughout the house, and we have so many rooms. Yo, let's do it. All right, we gotta open this. We don't have a west hallway, so let's do it. Oh my god. This is worth it. Like, so just do dove. That'll let us go up. And this will unlock a door because we have the kennel. Dude. Synergies upon synergies upon synergies. Give me some trash. Now that I'm looking for trash. Hey, it is trash. Experiment successful. What did we get? I don't know what we got. What's this? I've never seen that before. Hey. Dear Mother, 9174. That could be a combination to something. So, 9174.
Dear Mother, if you are reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on. So I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Dotingly, Mary. Dearest Mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month. Though I know statistically, it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging and I am slowly making friends. So please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint. So here's your letter. I know it's long overdue. The Mahu-like suits me, I think.
Hold on. Hugh's house. If this is a Rajian, do we have MA? We do. The small house life suits me, I think. Yeah. Mahu is small and Hugh's house. Yeah. That's great. We're learning.
The small house life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we finish unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come. Share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary.
Yeah, this is Mary's handwriting. This is the same handwriting that was in full Irasian. Which makes sense because she wrote Mahu here in Irasian. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the 8D to warn us? What does that mean? So what comes to mind right away is that this is a piece on the blueprint board, right? Or the chessboard, whatever. So we get letters and numbers. So hopefully maybe 8 is rank 8, and then D would be the 4th from the left. A, B, C, D. Yeah. Lower the 8D. Interesting. Very interesting. But I'm surprised I didn't find it the first time I came in here. I do remember going, what the heck? There's nothing here. And I didn't find anything, but I did this time. Better late than never. All right, let's go here. Kitchen, we have plenty of steps, but it's the only one that'll give us an exit. So let's get a reroll, which will also hook us up with something. So in the kitchen, we currently have this flooded, but it's not actually flooded. So why would we want to drain the kitchen? What do we gain? I don't think we gain anything. Does it affect the kind of food that we get? That's a morning room. I've never actually seen the morning room. Let's not spend money. We're going to do that another time. I mean, we're not going to explore anything else, so let's re-roll, brother. Tomorrow you start one key for each tomorrow room you draft today. Tomorrow rooms are super rare, so that's not going to work for us. 2 bedrooms. Let's use our last reroll to get an attic. Okay, that is very useful. Which will give us a magnifying glass, which will then... Hopefully it'll give us a magnifying glass. Maybe not. Maybe not. Does it always give us a battery pack, though? Please give us a magnifying glass. No. Oh my god. Of course, you jerk of a game. You jerk of a game, you're such a troll. You don't give us the magnifying glass, so we can't test my theory. But you give me this. That's fine. That's c'est la vie. We don't get a key card either, so we can't go in there even if we wanted to. And we can't draft a vault. It's fine, man. It's fine. That's just... That's all she wrote sometimes. That is so funny. Huh? Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. When have we ever seen Kirk Darren? I mean, I'm gonna write down, but like, when have we ever seen that name? Can't open this. Can't open this. All right. Kirk Darren. Sure. I mean, we won't be able to use it, but I'll take it. And I'm confident that we're going to be able to find more keys because we spread them throughout the entire house. Sure. Wow, there's so many locked doors. Also known as lockers. Lovely. So things to do. We're going to check the sanctum first before we mess with the cursed chest. But 69. Nice. But we want to open the cursed chest too, just to see what it does. And there's the commissary. Which give us the magnifying glass that we wanted. Might as well get a sleeping mask. We do need them. We do need them. Because we're going to be doing a lot more walking, which means we should... We're going to make our way to the spare bedroom on our way back. We could take... No, we don't have a key card, so we can't do that. Okay. Let's go through... We've been through the nook. We've been through den. So let's go through the parlor. Then hallway. Then library. Then bookshop. Let's do it. A new clue. We've finally done it. And now we could technically buy... Well, we can't buy the axe because... It does not exist. A new clue. Please. Buy my mom. So now, what's our plan of attack? We go downstairs. We grab the sanctum key and then hope that the running shoes will carry us. Please give me a sanctum key. Thank you. Now we have 2. We have 2. Let's see if we're able to open any of these doors. We didn't get a prompt last time. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure we didn't. I'm pretty sure we didn't. And I want to know how you get through there. I refuse to believe that there's no way you can get through there. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. No way. Impossible. Wait, so is the... Oh, no, it's here. Okay. Talk to me. You don't open. Did we get that prompt before? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. I don't think we did. All right. This door will permanently open one door in the inner sanctum. Do you wish to use it on this door? Yes. Wait. Do we want to do it in a particular order? Hold on. The first key is here on the furthest rank. The second, locked up tight in the vault of a bank. The third is high up among the clocks. The fourth down below, beneath all the docks. Hold on. Can we use this in any door? Yeah. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it here. Because this is the one in the docks. Just to get that out of the way. Whoa. Oh, the music changed. This is a thing from Rum and Rune. What do we do? Wait, what? Oh my. Hold up. Why? What is... Are we supposed to get the runes for every realm? Okay, so this is that's the core. And hold on. The core for that, where are my Roman rune pictures? This is Eraja. Right, and I think I have notes on Eraja. Hold on. I know I do. I have one that's just rainy, poetic. Well, let's start there, right? So this is Eraja. The core is Eraja, right? And outside supposed to be like the puffy clouds, which means poetic. Is this what that does? No. Oh, those are the lines. With 3 lines. Yes, Eraja is rainy. And then what is this? No. But it holds the 3 lines still, so. No. Where's the cloud thing? Am I hitting the wrong one? Okay, wait. It needs to be the line and the dash. Line and the dash. No. This one. Needs to be that one. And then we have the 3 lines. But I don't know how many of them it needs to be. This is the one that we need to manipulate. Oh, these are the lines. Right? But it also messes with these. I want to change that to the puffy clouds. That's not the puffy cloud. That's the puffy cloud. Cool. And the thing that we saw showed us only the puffy clouds just on 2. So that's this? No. Puffy clouds on everything. Puffy clouds on everything. Puffy clouds on everything. No. We also want the 3 lines. 3 lines. Rainy. Puffy clouds. 3 lines. Okay, I don't know. No, don't change that. Yes. But also... Shit. How did I change these? How did I change those? What did I click on? Oh, this itself. Understood. We want 3 lines. For rainy, yes. But we want only 2 of these. I'm going by one of the things that we saw. If I'm making no sense to you, just believe me that I'll put up the picture that I'm talking about, that I'm referencing. It was in one of the many texts that we've seen. Oh wait, that's the thing that we wanted. Dang it. There we go. We want that. So this is the pattern that we want. We just need to see 2 of the clouds, I think. Let me look at the other. Hold on. And maybe I'm overcomplicating this, and I probably am. I wouldn't be surprised if I am. But if that's this, what's this again? No, puffy clouds. We can press the button. Can't do that there. But then this. Then this is. Hold on. Can I manipulate this. No. It is too... Well, I don't know. I don't know. Let's try you. We want that. No. Keep manipulating this. 3. So I want it to be like this, but I want it to block out a bunch of them. That's so many. I haven't fully figured out, like, when you change this one, it also changes another one, but... Oh! 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 We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! But I thought it was just the 2 puffies on the side, but there are 2 puffies on the side. And then we have this. Yo! Okay, we did it. We did one. We did one. What does this do? What the hell? Allowance. Morajai box. The Iraja variation. The puzzles boxes of Morajai spread through Iraja, not through port towns as they had in other realms, but by train routes from the north. When violet tiles were introduced, they were created as a simple reflection of the variation first introduced by Arch Ares some years earlier. When violet tiles are pressed, they move south. Collector's copy. Whoa. So we want violet, violet. Okay. Right. You can't go up. You just switch that. You go down. No. This is a tricky one. Tricky, little Ricky. That's so weird. I'm such a weird person. I'm missing something fundamentally, like the fundamental here. It's super important. And I'm not understanding. Let's take a break and let's go to the other side because there's still new stuff for us. That's gorgeous. There's a train. What is this? I was a little disappointed that there has not been a drop of rain during my time here, as every Irasian story I have ever heard has begun with rain. I suppose the anecdotes I make on this trip will have to do without that flavorful setting. However, even without the rain, the puddles and ponds that dot the countryside make this place feel different than home. Lorja Yena Azure Lune. Well, we're definitely writing that. Mount Holly Estate in care of Anne Babbage, Reddington, Fenary 63080. First Iraja Huamdo. That's another picture. Hold on. Wait. No. Give me. What is this? Irajavo. 4V17331. Ergio Are. Taz Jenna. The Eastern something. Pictures upon pictures must be taken. Gloria Jenna. Boom. That was Herbert. Cool. Can I not manipulate this in any way? I refuse to believe. Really? I cannot. Really? Okay. The purple flag. Anything else? No, not there. Cool. Nothing else there. All right. Well, how do we do this? Like I'm much closer than I was before. So this will be this corner. Okay, that'll be that corner. That'll give me this. This will move down, which will then manipulate this. I don't want to fuck this up. So this will move down. How do So if we move that, no. I want you in the middle. Okay. These are just these corners. I don't want to move that up. But if I flip this, nothing will be down. Right? Okay. But this is manipulating it, so I need to move the one in the middle. Oh my god. My brain. Wait. We move that down. All this for measly 2 allowance. Put this down. And if we move that down, that'll be able to flip, and then that'll be up there. How do we... Do we want to move it down? Yes. Because then that'll change. If we move that here, we'll move this over, and then we can move that down. Oh my god, that was the hardest puzzle I have ever done in my life. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm so done with that. I'm taking a picture of this in case it's relevant in the future. That was so hard. Oh, my little tiny brain could not make that work. Holy shit. All right, so we're gonna use another one. Jesus Christ. The 7th is major if you draft it quite late. So I should probably just do these one over. No, it won't. Okay, it does. But I'm gonna do it the way that it's written here because I have problems. So the 7th is the one that we got from the major, from the music room, that is. So we're gonna open that. Absolutely, we will permanently open this room, and hopefully it's not sequential, and we don't need to like go through the first one. But we're just gonna do it this way because the first one is the Sanctum. Oh shit! I don't actually know. I don't have as much information on this one. I don't think. Let me look at my treasure trove. Anyone who would like have my phone and look through the pictures, it's just gonna be a crap ton of pictures of like random letters and like symbols from this game, like fake passports, music sheets. I think that's kind of funny. So this looks like a puzzle piece, or like the Capitol building. Where are you? You are, I don't actually know what you are. Oh, these are just examples, of course. This isn't everything. So Orinda, Aries, Fen, Aries, Araja, Korarika, and Arch Aries. I thought there was a place that showed it all. Am I bugging? I don't actually know which one that is. Huh. Wait a minute. I should, at least with the geography from the classrooms. Let me see. Okay, so that thing is maybe the circle in the bottom. I'm gonna try to add all of these in post, so you know what I'm talking about, and I'm not just speaking and everyone is lost. But okay, you are Artie Anders and you are Patricia, and you both have that in the same location, and you both were given 5 out of 7. Cool. So then we know that Araja is that. Hold on. By process of elimination, we could figure out at least the name of this. So we know that. Araja. And I have another page that has a couple of them too. So where are you? No. Okay, so I don't have it written down. That's okay. We have Araja. What are the other examples that we have? Osako. Okay. So we have Araja. We have Korarika, which is like the heart. Dun, 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 dun. Oops, that's an O. Korarika. Fen Aries is like a pentagon. Yeah, I'm really bad at geometry, but I'm trying my best making these shapes. This is Fen Aries, and then Orinda Aries is that thing that looks like a keyhole, which is funny because that's also the space in where when you go to the music room or the ballroom, there's something so you can put music sheet on, and that's the hole that's there. It's the hole, the same shape as Orinda Aries, I guess, crest. I wonder if that's intentional. We got Fen Aries, Araja, Orinda Aries, Korarika, and then Arch Aries, which is just a mountain. What does that leave? What are the others? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. That leaves 3 others, right? Yeah, we haven't really learned much. Well, nuance is another one, right? Yes, nuance is another one. We've learned that just based on reading around. I need to look at the history of Orinda again. So that's going to be the next book that we order. But I wonder if we can get more information based on some of the stuff that we have. I'm looking through all of my pictures to see if anything will help. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's Orinda Aries, but I was just looking at another picture that I took. Southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore, carried by the westwardly winds, robed like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow, dark are the days coming forth. That's what we found in the clock tower, but that's probably a hint because based on the information that we have in the realm and runes, oh my god, I'm going like full conspiracy theory here, but based on the information that we saw from the book, The Realm and Runes, right? It tells us things like if something's foggy or if it's militaristic and like animal stuff, it'll give us an idea of what symbol is what. What do I mean? What am I talking about? Why do I sound like a psycho? Well, things like the border. Around each sigil is adorned an edge serving with a container for information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color, right? These borders always correspond to the banner and nation's colors of that specific realm. So if we then go, let me see if we have anything that references a color in that clock tower thing. Southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore. Ashen like sands of the shore. Does that mean yellow? Does that mean yellow sand? or ash, like gray, right? Maybe it's one of those two. Carried by westwardly winds. That has to do with the lines too, right? And then rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. I feel like that'll be a hint as to like what Orinda Aries is, but that's not what we're looking for right now. Right now we're first trying to find what this symbol is. If it's nuance. There was nuance, there was a Raja. What are the others? The others. I definitely need to look at that. Need to look at the history again for sure. For sure. Wait. I found the geography picture that I took. Oris, Reddington, Fen. Oh, this is Arch Aries. That's not helpful. Then I took a picture of Orindia, Arch Aries, Orinda Aries, Nuance, Iraja. Okay, there's Nuance. Yo, the way that we're piecing this together is sick. I really like figuring things out. Like having this mystery, this overarching mystery is phenomenal. Like we reach room 46, but there's still so much more to find out. And I'm doing it like, yeah, at my own pace. But still, that might be slow. But I might welcome, by the time this comes out, if there aren't any videos on the playlist, then I will welcome any suggestions, but like soft hints, right? Like don't straight up tell me, because what I find the most fun is just finding, like just discovering these things and figuring it out on my own mostly, but also if I get like a little bit of a hint, that's okay. That's the Fen Aries. I'm looking at the passport. I'm not seeing anything as a symbol for nuance or any of the others. So that's something that I should keep in mind. Okay, so I might have screwed myself over by not figuring out what the symbol is yet, but we got one of the sanctum keys, or two of the sanctum keys actually, and these are both open permanently, which is dope. It's very dope. This won't do anything, so it doesn't matter, because we'll come up here and both of these are closed. We can't get in there. Sure, it don't matter. Dude, that was a great freaking run. Oh, wait. We're not done. I almost forgot. We have a sledgehammer. We are going to the shrine. Wait, no. Oh, we also need to go back to the pump room to redrain the pool. Hopefully this doesn't kill us. YOLO. You have a bad feeling about this. Are you sure you want to do How far do we have to go to the pump room? Very, very fucking far. Do it. Oh boy. That ominous feeling persists. Yep. You foolishly picked up the deadly stone. Cursed effigy. Curse mode is now unlocked. Also, you are cursed. You can now select curse mode when starting a new game file. What? You have been cursed. Each time you draft a bedroom, lose one. Each time you draft a hallway, lose one key. Each time you draft a green room, lose one gem. Each time you draft a shop, lose one of this. And each time you draft a red room, lose all of the above. That is horrible. But now I know. Why would anyone want to do that? Now, do we think we're gonna have enough? Well, we can. Well, the kitchen is super far. Well. Come in. Well, let's see how many we have once we get in there. Thank you, running shoes. We have the sleeping mask, which will thank you, running shoes again, which will let us get +5. Okay, we can. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should give us 5 steps. And 6, 7, 8. This should also give us 5 steps. Boom. And this should give us 5 steps. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll make our way back. And then, yes. all the warnings like, are you sure you want to do this? This is a very bad idea. You should not do this. Are you sure you still want to do this? Yes, I do. Ah, right. We also have 2 keys. Use. Dude. Okay, we done with that. Wait, I have a magnifying glass now, right? I do. What was it? What I just remembered. There's so many things to keep track of. So 3, 4, 4, 2. 3, 4, 4, 2. Aw, man. I was really like confident that that would work. Maybe we count the ones on the ground too. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 2. 4, 4, 5, 2. 4, 4, 5, 2. 4, 4, 5, 2. No. What? I was so confident that that would be it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Unless that counts also. So if it does, let's do 4, 4, 5, 3. 4, 4, 5, 3. Dang it. Could it be 11:07, the day that we start? There. 11:07. Nope. What the heck? What else could it be? It has to be a hint in here, right? It would have to be. What if it's... These are separated into sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we count all the apples in each section, or all of another hint is all the apples in each section, including the ones on the trees, or alternatively, all the apples on the floor. I'm going to start with the easy one. All the apples on the floor. 1, 2, maybe 3, 0. I should write these down. 3, 0, 4, 2. Nope. 2, 1, 3, 2. No. 2, 1, 4, 3. No. 2, 1, 4, 2. No. Huh. Okay. Well, then what else can we do? Any of the apples? I don't want to count. So I don't want to count the ones that are on this main tree. That'd be crazy. So let's include the trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So either 6 or 5. Let's start with 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 or 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-huh. So we have 6, 4, 7, 4. No. Next idea is if we don't count the ones here, like at all. Like the ones that are like in the middle. If that's the case. 2, 0, 3, 2. Nope. What the heck? I was sure that we would. Huh. I was sure that was it. It has to. Like, there's no way. It has to do with this. It has to do with that. But I'm wasting too much time. I'm spending too much time here on this cycle. So let's make our way. But there's no way. It has to be that. It has to be that. All right. I'm gonna fix this. Okay. That's done how I want it. The pool is always going to remain empty. We don't have to worry about the aquarium because we already figured that part out. As far as I know, there's nothing left there. So we're good. We don't need anything else.